Have mercy on me, O God, according to your unfailing love. According to your great compassion, blot out my transgressions. Wash away and cleanse me from my sins. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is always before me. Against you only have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight. So you are right in your verdict and justified when you judge. Surely I was sinful at birth, sinful from the time my mother conceived me. Yet you desired faithfulness even in the womb. You taught me wisdom in that secret place. Cleanse me with hyssop, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Let me hear joy and gladness. Let the bones you have crushed rejoice. Hide your face from my sins and blot out all my iniquity. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Cast me not away. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew your spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew your spirit within me. And renew your spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, so that sinners will turn back to you. Deliver me from the guilt of bloodshed, O God, you who are God, my Savior, and my tongue will sing of your righteousness. Open my lips, Lord, and my mouth will declare your praise. You do not delight in sacrifice, or I will bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings. My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. You, God, will not despise. May it please you to prosper Zion, to build up the walls of Jerusalem. Then you will delight in the sacrifices of the righteous. In burnt offerings offered whole, then bull will be offered on your altar. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guide you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lions and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent, because he loves you, says the Lord. I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor. Arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall in the pit to their ruin. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humble myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the thrones I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They snare at me and say, aha, aha, with our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, just what we wanted, or say, we have swallowed him up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the Lord be exalted, who delight in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Ise, Ise, Ise,
Say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of the Biafra Unite channel/television. And I remain your lovely brother, Ordenanwa, live and direct. This is our live presentation. The time right now is approximately 11 minutes past 7 p.m. here in the blessed land of Chukwokika Biama Bineligwe Biafra land. We are live and direct. Wherever you are joining me from, I say to you, you are highly welcome. We are live and direct, broadcasting on 3 different platforms. We are live on YouTube with our new Biafra Unite TV channel. Our new Biafra Unite TV channel, that is the only YouTube channel that we are broadcasting. And of course, we are also live on 2 Facebook pages. Our main Biafra Unite Television Facebook page, which is currently having some issues, some distribution issues, including our newly created Biafra Unite TV Facebook page. So once you are here, please, I want to encourage you to welcome others, because it is very, very important. What we will be doing this very evening is going to be very, very, very important. So I am very, very certain, just as you will not afford to miss it, then other Biafrans will not also afford to miss it. So it is very, very important for you to do the needful by clicking the like and share button in order to get others notified that we are live and direct. Now, before moving forward, I need to welcome you all like we usually do. I can see your names in the comment section. Chige Mezu Christopher, you are welcome. I can see you. Dennis Opala, you are welcome. Opalo Diego, I can see you. Ugeze Amaka, you are welcome. I can see you. Ikenna, you are welcome. Ibe Tobu, you are welcome. Christiana Amade, I can see you. You're welcome. Izioga Marachi Amechi, you're welcome. Best man, I can see you. Stella Zoka, that very name is a very, very familiar name. You are highly welcome. J. China, you are welcome. Chukwu Emeka, you are welcome. I can see you all in the comment section. I want to say to you all, you are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Tony Nwobodo, I can see you. Anthony Nwale, you are welcome. Titus Nweke, okay, Ilonu, Masterpiece, I can see you. Masterpiece, that name sounds familiar. Kennedy, Okome, you are welcome. JCO, Igwe Christiana. Wow, the names are coming. The names keep coming in the comment section. Please, if I do not mention your name, I want to ask you to forgive me. Ucho KK, you are welcome. James Scott, you are welcome. Chinonso, you are welcome. David for God, Moses, you are welcome. I can see. Victor Carlo, you are welcome. Ucho KK, you are welcome. Benjamin, I can see you. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. We have to move immediately. Ngozi Okpara, you are welcome. I can see you. Sivanos, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have to move immediately. Stella Ozoka, who has already blessed me with a super chat. I say you are highly welcome. Thank you. God bless you for joining this very live broadcast. Please, once you are here, endeavor to do the needful by liking and sharing this very broadcast because it is very, very important. We have something to talk about. We have a very, very serious matter, and if someone fails to address this, the narrative will be sold out there, and Biafrans may be some Biafrans may be confused because of the conflicting orders coming from the DOS Nigeria. Like as I said on one of my pre-recorded broadcasts, that I will no longer use that word IPOB Nigeria, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remains the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Therefore, I will be using DOS Nigeria. That is my own opinion. I am not asking any other person to do the same. Now, something has happened recently, and the Zoo media and journalists are trying to sell a notion to Biafran people and to the public. If someone is not here to debunk it or to enlighten our people, these very conflicting orders from the camp of the criminal element in the defunct DOS Nigeria will not understand what is going on. So I have to do the needful immediately without wasting any time. Now, I want to show you something first. After showing you this, I will then go into details. It is very, very important that we do this. Please, if you are here, I want you to pay very, very good attention, because this very, broadcast is very, very important. That is why I'm asking you to get every other person involved, that they may hear this very gospel this very evening. Now, something is going on. Something is happening. If you look at your screen right now, you're going to see what is happening here in the Zoological Republic. This is the narrative being all right. Now, according to what is happening this evening, you can see here, this is from Daily Post Nigeria. They said, Biafra Civil War, BIAE counters IPOB on sit at home in Southeast. On sit at home in Southeast. There are two different things here. There are two things that we will be talking about this very evening, and of course, enlighten our people. Now, the first is this. BLGIE counters IPOB. This is number one. I want you to pay attention. We're not going to waste time. I will try and make it also an interactive section or interactive broadcast. Yes. I will also try to make this an interactive broadcast so that some of our people may call in and, say their mind. Now, this is the first one. BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, counters IPOB. Counters IPOB. This counter here. I'm sure you understand the meaning of this. BRGIE counters IPOB. So we are going to go into the details, but let me highlight some certain things first. And now they said in Southeast. Counters IPOB and again in Southeast. These are going to be our main topic. So we're going to address this. This first of all counters IPOB and then in the Southeast. I want you to pay attention to these two words. Now, before we dissect it, before we go in, into the full details of the news, I also want to show you something else. I hope you can see. Okay, it's very, very clear. Please like and share the broadcast. Very, very important. Very, very important, my people, as we move forward. Something is going on. And the IPOB Nigeria is enjoying it. They are enjoying the trend. I'm going to tell you the reason why they're enjoying it. A lot of people are not aware yet, but I will show you the reason why they are enjoying the trend. Now, just a moment. Okay, we are good to go now. If you haven't liked or shared this very broadcast, I don't know what you are waiting for. It is very, very important that you do so. A lot of things are happening. Now, looking at your screen, this is the official X handle of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And for the past 1 hour, 2 hours, and above, he has been tweeting some certain headline from almost all the Zoo Gota media platforms. Now, this first one here is just 1 hour ago. Just 1 hour ago. And their headline says, Biafra Civil War, BLGIE disagrees with IPOB on sit at home in Southeast. I want you to pay attention. I haven't shown you the main thing. I'm just laying a foundation. And you can see the date. This is 5th May 2024, meaning it is today, just this evening. Now, BLGIE disagrees with IPOB. There's a reason why I'm hammering on this word, disagree, and counters. Those two words are the same. There's a reason I'm hammering on it, because I'm going to show you something. They say disagrees with IPOB on sit at home in Southeast. Now, pay attention. Nobody understands what I'm doing. Nobody knows why I'm doing this. Now, the next one, still on the Vanguard. This is from the Vanguard News, one of the top Zoo online media platform and newspaper as well, the Vanguard. Now, if you scroll down, you will also see another one here. This is Biafra Civil War, BLGIE counters IPOB on sit at home in Southeast from another Zoo media platform with the same headline. And this one is Daily Times Nigeria. I want you to follow the mouse. This one is coming from the Daily Times Nigeria. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you see another one 3 hours ago. The same thing. Biafra liberation. BLGIE Prime Minister declares 29 to 30th May sit-at-home vote. Sit-at-home plus vote. Still today, May 25th, 2024. This one is from the National Star. This is from the National Star. Now, this very National Star attempted to use the right headline. Pay attention, we are getting there. This National Star attempted or tried, they tried to use the right, headline, because they said Biafra liberation. Only this Biafra liberation, I think maybe the writer himself is either a Biafran or a lover of freedom. I don't know who is the writer. Now, they say BLGIE Prime Minister declares, pay attention, I'm taking you somewhere, declares 29th to 30th May, sit at home and vote. Declares. So the person who, the author or the writer of this very article on National Star media platform, I want to say kudos to you. It's either you are a Biafran or lover of freedom, or if you are none of the above, then you are a true journalist. Now, let's continue here. Let's continue. Another one is from, they call it Elanza News, also a Zoo media platform. They said, Biafra Civil War. BLGIE counters IPOB on sit-at-home in Southeast. In Southeast, the same headline with, the Vanguard News and Daily Post and all that. Now, this one called himself the Fact Check News, also a Zoo media. They say Biafra Civil War, BLGIE counters IPOB sit-at-home in Southeast. The same headline with others. Another one, Seva News. This one say is sevanews.com, a Zoo media platform. Biafra Civil War, BLGIE counters IPOB on sit-at-home in Southeast. The same headline with others. Now, this one is from who? This one is from who? Let's see which media platform is this. Okay, this one is People's Daily. People's Daily is also another big name in the Zoo. They say, Biafra Civil War, BLGIE counters IPOB on sit-at-home in Southeast. This one is People's Daily. Then, another one here, Nigeria News Fair. Biafra Civil War, BLGIE counters IPOB on sit-at-home in Southeast. A couple of hours ago. Now, there are a lot of them. This one is Daily Post. A lot of them, there are many, which I don't have to continue, Now, let us get into the business of the day. Let's first of all read the article in full, how, according to, how it is being published by Daily Post. They said, I hope my voice is coming out clear. I hope my voice is still coming out clear. Now, we continue. According to the news in details, they said, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE, has countered that word. I'm still wondering where they picked that word from, whether they are not living on this earth. We are going to know in a very short while. Now, counter the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on a date for sit at home in honor of slayed Biafran heroes of the 1967 to 1970 civil war in Nigeria. In a statement on Sunday by the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Samanekpa, he disclosed that the sit-at-home in Biafra land commences from 29th to 31st May 2024. Recall that IPOB did now pay attention. They said, recall that IPOB declared sit-at-home for May 30th, 2024. I want you to outline here. Only here, just only here. Recall that IPOB declared sit-at-home for May 30, 2024. I'm going to show you the reason why I'm doing all this. I can't borrow up an eze. Well, if there's what we call Bam up an eze. I'm just laying foundations and I want you to be picking it one by one until embargo and eze. Now, this place is very, very vital. Recall that IPOB declared sit at home for May 30th, 2024, meaning that because of the title which they used here, Biafra Civil War, BRGIE, counters IPOB on sit at home. Now, they came here and said, recall that IPOB declared sit at home for May 30th, 2024, meaning that with this place that I have just highlighted and the title, the headline itself, meaning that it was actually the so-called IPOB. Or when you say IPOB, we're talking about the DOS Nigeria, political group. Now, it looks as if the DOS criminals declared sit at home and then BRGIE came back to counter it. Listen, we are going somewhere. However, BRGIE noted that sit-at-home will last for 3 days. EPA said the sit-at-home was necessary to enable Biafrans to vote for the liberation of Biafra. He explained that it will be worthless to honor sit-at-home without Igbos casting their vote for the liberation of Biafra. He added that the Biafra Civil War only ended in the media, but the Nigeria government has been fighting Biafrans to date, which is the truth. Now, there will be sit-at-home in Biafra on the following dates to enable Biafrans to vote in the last phase of Stage 1 self-referendum voting. 29th May 2024, sit at home and vote. 30th May 2024, Biafra Day, sit at home and vote. 31st May 2024, sit at home and vote. In addition, the Biafra Republic government in exile is not a political pressure group, unlike others who only agree to sit at home on May 30th. BRGIE is very proactive, and we channel all our effort towards the liberation of Biafra by every means necessary. So you are not just sitting at home on the 30th of May, but using that to cast your vote, which is sensible enough. The civil war only ended on pages of newspapers, but has not ended physically, which is the truth, military, politically, and structurally. Nigeria has been fighting Biafra from 1970 till date, so it is not enough to observe the sit at home only to remember heroes, why heroes continue to fall from Nigeria attacks in 2024. Since the war has not ended, in reality, we will use this May remembrance to further the liberation of Biafra by making sure Biafrans participate in the voting process. I urge Biafrans across Southeast, South-South to vote for Biafra liberation. Biafra self-referendum has 3 stages. The last stage will end in November 2024, while the Declaration Convention will start on 29th November and end on 3rd of December 2024 he stated. Now, these things they said is true. This is the truth, right? They didn't just say it, they said, they repeated, or they posted. Let me just use that word. They posted what the Prime Minister said. So there is no doubt about all these things they have written. But listen, going by the title and what they have written here, recall that IPOB declared sit at home for May 30th, 2024. Now, if you are not informed, you may think that IPOB, I don't want to be calling IPOB because IPOB, you all know, we are talking about the DOS criminals, the defunct DOS criminal gang. You may think that they just came and declared it at home. And now BRGIE Prime Minister Mazisa Monekwa just came to counter it. But the answer is no. Now, we are now going into the full details of this broadcast, and I want you to pay very, very good attention. The time has come. Please, if you haven't liked this very broadcast, I want to give you just 1 minute to do so and share it. It is very, very important because I want more people to join this very broadcast. I want to see more numbers, more people joining this broadcast, because especially those of us who are here in the zoo, it is very, very necessary that you are here. Very, very, very important that you are here, because we are talking about something which is happening here in Biafra land. So please make sure that you are doing the needful as you are joining. Keep liking, keep sharing the broadcast, wherever you are joining me from, whether you are joining from Facebook or YouTube, keep doing the needful. Now we move. Remember everything that I have read, and I want to show you something else. They say, recall that the BRGIE declared 30th May 2024 sit at home. Sorry, IPOB, not BRGIE. They said, recall that IPOB declared 30th of May 2024 as sit at home day. Now listen. Listen very, very attentively. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Now on your screen, pay attention, my people. On your screen here, this is from their iPod Rapture Media. Of course, DOS Rapture Media. Now, this is the broadcast. Remember what they said, what do you call it? Zoo Media. They say, recall that IPOB declared sit at home on the May 30th. Recall. You understand? They say, recall that IPOB declared sit at home on May 30th. Now, this is the broadcast where China Sahanwohu, the mad dog in Kuwait, made that declaration for sit at home on the May 30th. This is the broadcast here from their platform. Now, this broadcast was made on the 1st of May, 2024, which is just 5 days ago. Exactly 5 days ago, on the 1st of May, which gathered only but 1,691 views after streamed live on the 1st of May 2024 till date. Till today, it has gathered only but 1,691 views from their main platform. This is the biggest platform of the criminal element DOS. Now, having said this, or having shown you this, having laid this foundation, remember the date of this broadcast was on the 1st of May. On the 1st of May 2024, which is exactly 5 days today. Right? And the person who made that declaration for the criminal gang of DOS is Chinasa Hanwohu. Now, let me play just a minute, just 1 minute. I want you to listen.
Dear friends and all the lovers of freedom, in this 2024, there will be another lockdown in Biafra land on 30th of May, 2024. It will be a total shutdown to celebrate the 30th May for all the Biafran heroes and the heroine. Today, I am on air to speak to our people about the 30th May. On 30th May, Mazi Chike Doziem will also be on air to speak to our people on that fateful day. On that particular day, Mazi Chike Doziem will be speaking to our people. He will be making an official address to the Biafrans. And on 5th, this coming Sunday, on 5th of this May, the wife of our leader, Lolo Uchechi Okukano, she will be coming on air to speak to our people. Every one of you know he visited our leader. She will also come here.
That is a typical lie. She never visited our leader. It is a typical lie. A very, very big lie. She never visited our leader. Now, I have played the so-called declaration of sit at home on the May 30th, which happened on the 1st of May. Look at it here. 1st of May 2024, just 5 days ago. Now, having shown you this, I want to see the people who are following up, who are following what we are doing. I want to see the people who are following what we are doing. I am not here to talk about the lies that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, ex-wife, Uchechi Okukano, visited him in the DSS custody. That is a typical lie. Anybody who told you that, you boy a son iru, boy a son miliniru, no bonya ase, onyawa bonya ase. Uchechi Okukano visited her lovers, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She knows who she visited, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can say it repeatedly without any apology. She never visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but she knows the people that she visited. Now, I'm not here to talk about that because it is, as far as I'm concerned, it is inconsequential and doesn't worth my time. Now, if you are following, this is Biafra Unite Television. This is our new platform. This is our new platform. In case you have not subscribed to this very platform, I don't know what you're waiting for, because this is the only place where we are at the moment. Now, just a moment, please. Just a moment, because Ugo Ebelugona Mbawu Olugo the time. I'm going to show you the reason why I have been taking you around. I have been taking you around just to prove a point. Just not to prove a point, just to lay a foundation. Yes, just to lay a foundation. Just hold on. Just 1 minute. Just a moment. Please, Tosalo Numozia. I want more Biafrans to get in here. I want more Biafrans to get in here. Tosalo Numozia, it is very, very important. Especially if you have the handle of any zoo journalist or media platform, please do us a favor by sharing it to them. tag them to this very broadcast, wherever you are watching or listening from. If you have or you are following any zoo, media personnel, please tag them here. If you are following any zoo media personality, tag that person, let them come here to Sabaya, because we are now getting to the place where breeze is going to blow for us to know that Father, they wear trouser. We need to realize this moment that Father normally wear trouser. It is normal that Father wears trouser. Yes, the time has come. We need to do this at least, not just to expose the criminals, but at least to enlighten our people. Very, very important. Very, very important, honestly speaking. We need to enlighten our people. We need to let them understand what is going on, and to let them know that not all the things that these people say, especially the Zoom media, is reality. Most of the times they lie a lot. And because no matter how much they try to, report about Mazi Simon Ekpa or the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile, they will always be biased because they don't want the zoo to break up. They do not want the zoo to break because they know what they are getting from the zoo. Yes. 1 minute, please. Just a moment, just a moment. Just a moment. All right. All right, we are back. Please, let's continue. Let's just continue. I want to show you something. I want you to remember the things I've shown you already from the Zoom media. Now, this is Biafra Unite TV. I want to start from here. Let's go to the video or videos. If you scroll down here, you are going to see this very video. Let's just open it. Now, this very video you are seeing here, this very video was recorded by me. This broadcast was recorded by me in person. Look here. The title of this very broadcast is Breaking News. Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa declares 3-day sit-at-home in entire Biafra land. Over the details is inside the news. Now, I don't want to talk about the views and all that. This is not the reason why we are here. Of course, Biafrans know who is who. Now, if you go down, you will see the date was on the 25th of April 2024. Pay attention. Pay attention. Like as I said, I don't want to talk about the views because that's not the reason why we are here. The reason why I talked about the views of the criminals is because they claim to be leadership or whatsoever, but nobody pays attention to them. Now, let's continue. This very broadcast was made on the 25th of April 2024. So, from the 25th of April to 5th of May, that gives you 10 good days. If I make any mistake, kindly correct me in the comment section, please. Are you following? Is my voice coming out clear? If my voice is coming out clear, kindly let me know in the comment section before we continue. Very, very important because I don't want achọrọ m ịsa aka wee tiela ọkụkọ akị this evening. Achọrọ m take my time sasia aka m mmiri wee tiela ọkụkọ akị. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out clear. All right. All right, we move. Now, having said this, you have seen it on your screen. The record was made on the 25th of April, 2024. That was the day I made this very broadcast, which titled PM Ekpa declares 3-day sit at home in entire Biafra land. Now, having made this very having laid this very foundation, let us now go back to our Prime Minister's official and verified X handle. Oh my God. Okay, the title is covering. Okay, the title is covering what I was showing you. I'm so sorry for that. Please, if you don't see what I'm showing you, let me know in the comment section. Just let me know in the comment section. Yeah, thank God I noticed it before going into the next segment. If I'm showing you something and you don't see it, let me know in the comment section so that I can make amendment. Now, let me do that again. Let me do that again so you can see it because I want you to see it. I want you to see it. On your screen, you can see the title is Breaking News. PM Ekpa declares 3-day sit at home in entire Biafra land. Now, look at the date that the broadcast was made on the 25th of April 2024. That is the date. Now, this is from Biafra Unite platform, our newly created YouTube platform, Biafra Unite TV. If you haven't subscribed on this, like as I said before, kindly do so. Very, very important. And when you subscribe, make sure that the notification is turned on for you to know both when we go live and, of course, when we post our news. Now, having shown you this, I'm sure you have seen the date that very broadcast was posted. Let's go back to the Prime Minister's official and verified X handle. Those of you who want to support what we are doing, please, if you are watching from YouTube, we have enabled super chat and super thanks. If you are watching from Facebook, we also have super stickers, whereby you can use any of these buttons to support what we are doing. Very, very important. Now, let's go back to our PM's official X account. Look at this place. He said, breaking, pay attention. There will be sit at home in Biafra land on the following dates to enable Biafrans to vote in the last phase of stage 1 self-referendum voting. 29 May 2024, sit at home and vote. 30th of May 2024, Biafra Day, sit at home and vote. 31st May 2024, sit at home and vote. Share the Biafra self-referendum voting link to all Biafrans you know. He said link to vote. Of course, this is the link to vote. Now, watch here. This was posted according to Biafran time, 9:56 a.m., April 25th, 2024, which gathered, like as I said, I don't want to go into the views. You all know. On the 25th of April 2024 was the day that the sit at home was made public. The declaration, the official declaration day of this very sit at home was on the 25th of April 2024. The Zoo media didn't carry it that day. I want to show you something. I want you to see what is going on, that you may understand what the zoo is doing. This is an exposition to the zoo, or exposition on the zoo Gotha media outlets and their criminal friends of the DOS, the defunct DOS criminals. Now, this is the official flyer that was made available by the Prime Minister that same day. Look at it here. Sit at home self-referendum voting. There will be sit at home in Biafra land on the following dates to enable Biafrans to vote in the last phase of stage 1 self-referendum voting. 25th, 29th May 2024, sit at home and vote. 30th May 2024, Biafra sit at home and vote. And 31st May 2024, sit at home and vote. Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Simon Ekpa, 25th April. Look at down. He look at this downside. I hope he's coming out. I hope he's showing very, very well on the screen. Yeah, it's showing. It's showing. It's showing. Now, look at the date. 25th April 2024. Look at it here. That was the day the sit at home was officially declared, and I personally made the broadcast by myself and posted it, which gathered quite a number of views, including the shares, because I know whenever I drop a broadcast, Biafrans always share it like mad, both on Twitter. Even the one they share on WhatsApp group is even more than the normal view that you are seeing. Yes. WhatsApp group shares from Biafrans on my broadcast is higher than what you see on the on YouTube. Now, having done this, after this very declaration by the Prime Minister on the 25th of April, all the BRGIE media platforms carried it. I'm very certain about that. Now, on the 1st of May, boom, Farmer Ptasia, Hyenas and Jackals, Farmer Ptasia, Fagabru microphone. They went to their holy grail, where they call Biafra, Radio Biafra. They went there and started shouting like Omuoko, like dogs, barking like dogs. On the 30th of May is our Heroes and Heroines Day, Remembrance Day. Sit at home. Everybody, all Biafra land will be under lock and key. that they have declared it at home. So when Biafrans will sit at home on the 30th of May, they will now be shouting, yes, they are the one that declared it. We know. We know your plans. We know you are a board or Kedifayan and Apo onwe ife a na-akpọ ya n'afọ Igbo ọbara uru ọbaghị ọghọm Oliver De Coque ji ụdị ndị dịka unu kụọ egwu ife unu bụ ọbara uru ọbaghị ọghọm ịbaghị uru ịbaghị ọghọm onweghị ife ịbalụ ọbara uru abaghị ọghọm. That is what you are. Imagine na microphone where you call Radio Biafra and shout like idiots. Now, the Zoo media lied in wait. They didn't do anything. The Zoo media did not do anything. They just kept silent, waiting until today. Until today. Until today. When Prime Minister just said one single thing, he said, boom, Pharmastasia, BLGIE, counter the iPod. Are you insane? Are you out of your senses? Are you mad? Thank you, Semisco, for the super chat. I thank you so much. He or she said, may Okika Abiyama bless you. Bless your handwork, Mazi. Thank you so much. I appreciate your prayer. I also appreciate your support. God bless you. And of course, Wally sister, my beloved sister sent me or supported us with another super chat. Thank you so much. God bless you, Wally sister. Now, Zoo Media Maputa today. They came. Boom. BLGIE counters. Now, with that, only that headline, I know very well a lot of people are everybody's busy. A lot of people do not have time to go into details of news. Unlike us in the media. Unlike us. A lot of people only, even as you are listening to me now, I'm very, very sure you have done it one or twice. Or maybe it's your own lifestyle. A lot of people only go with the headline, the title of every news. Many people don't have time to, to listen to news in full or to read, especially in Kayago, this written one. Many people do not have time for it. So once you see the headline, boom, you are okay, you are done. So when you see that headline, in fact, let me share the link to this very broadcast so that anybody who wants to join me live in the studio will be free to do so. Let me share the link immediately in the comment section. The link is right now in the comment section. If you want to join me live in the studio, kindly do so wherever you are watching from, whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. You can see the link which I have shared in the comment section. If you want to join me live and direct in the studio, kindly click that very link and join. If you want to call and speak to us on WhatsApp, the number is right now on the screen. You can as well call us on WhatsApp, which is +358 4158 51133. That is our WhatsApp line. Let me repeat, +358 585 1133. The number is on your screen as you are watching. The number is there. You can just pick the number and call us. That is our new WhatsApp group, WhatsApp number, not group. And again, those of you who are calling me when I'm not online, when I'm offline, and you are calling me I told you the first time I showed you this number that this number is not my personal number. This is strictly for Biafra, broadcasting, or should I say for our Biafra, for official Biafra Unite WhatsApp line. Let me put it that way. It is not my personal line. It is for our broadcasting services. So please, if you are calling me for ordinary discussion, I am not there, please. I am not there unless you have a very important information. If you have a very important thing to discuss with me, fine, no problem. You can call me when I'm not online. But if it's just to ask me how are you, this and that, or to have an ordinary chat, please, I'm not there because my head is full. I have a lot of things which I'm doing. Now, the zoo media today, it's like they went mad today. It's like they went mad today. All over the places. They went mad today talking about how BLGIE canceled, or countered, how BLGIE countered IPOB sit at home. And they said, recall that on that IPOB declared sit at home on the 30th. Do you know why they do that? Do you know why? Please, if you are joining me on the studio, make sure that you join with your microphone. If you don't join with microphone, you will not have access to speak. So when you are joining me, join with your microphone, please. Very, very important. Now, do you know why they say that? Because they know, listen, you may not understand this. You may not understand this. The reason why they said that BLGIE Prime Minister counters IPOB sit at home. First of all, if you don't read through the details, you may think that the BLGIE, because they know that everybody listens to the BLGIE, everybody listens to Simon Ekpa. They know that the Zoo media is aware, fully aware, that as long as Biafra land is concerned, every single individual listens to Mazi Simon Ekpa. They know. Now, when they tell you BLGIE Simon Ekpa counters IPOB sit at home order, then you may think, oh, therefore, if you don't go through the details, you may think, oh, maybe Simon Ekpa has said there is not going to be sit at home because he has countered sit at home by the criminals. Because they know that everybody listens to Mazi Simon Ekpa. And whatever he says goes. So if you don't pay attention, you just read only the title, you will say, okay, fine. That day you think you are going to go about your normal businesses, but it doesn't happen that way. Now, even if you read it in details, you see where they said, recall that IPOB declared sit at home on the 30th of May. Recall that IPOB declared sit at home on the 30th of May. So now, meaning that it is only that day that there will be sit at home. That's why they're doing. You don't understand. You think they are foolish. They are not foolish. They are not foolish. They know exactly what they are doing. Recall that IPOB declared sit at home on May 30th, and BRGIE has countered it. You may say, okay, fine. Even if there will be sit at home, it's only May 30th, because they know that these 3 days sit at home, they are working on. They know very well that these 3 days sit at home, yeah, working on is going to be, wonderful. Oh, yeah, working on. And again, on Monday, after 31st of May, which should be, I think, probably Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Just hold on. Hold on, let me check my date once again. Just a moment. Now, they know, you see, these 3 days, on the 29th of May is going to be on Wednesday. On 29th will be Wednesday. Mazi Paul, please exit and come back again, because okay, I can see you are here. I can see you are here. Just hold on. Now, on the 29th of May this month is going to be on Wednesday. That is when we are starting our sit at home, the first day, for our voting process to continue the Biafra self-referendum voting. Now, on the 30th, which is going to be the D-Day, the Remembrance Day of our hero, of the fallen heroes and heroines of Biafra that fell between 1967 to 1970, is going to be on Thursday. On Thursday. That is going to be on the 30th. Now, on the 31st of May, which is the closing day, the last day of the 3-day sit at home that was declared already by the Prime Minister, is going to be on Friday. On Friday. Now, on the 1st of June, on the 1st of June, which is going to be on Saturday, people will be free to go about their normal businesses. On 2nd of June, which is going to be on Sunday, people will be able to go about their normal businesses and do their regular things. Then on the 3rd of June, which is going to be on Monday, is going to be another sit at home again. We are paying the price. Don't bother about what you are going to eat today, but worry about your future generation. What we are doing today, we are going to benefit it in the future. So the zoo is aware that this 3-day sit at home Okonon is going to be a German. Only find out what German those days. And the zoo does not want it to happen. The zoo does not want it to happen. That's why they say Biafra Republic Government in Exile can IPOB sit at home. Now, before we continue, let me welcome Mazi Paul. Mazi Paul, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself and speak to us.
Yes.
Mazi Paul, can you hear me? Unmute yourself and speak. Okay, you already unmuted. Please talk to us.
You can hear me. Are you hearing me?
Okay, Mazi Paul cannot hear me. Please kindly exit and then come back again. Joseph Oninechi, can you hear me? If you can hear me, kindly speak to us. Mazi Paul, just exit and then come back again. Okay. Mazi, please, Joseph Oninechi, just hold on a little bit. Let me talk to someone on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please, your name and where you're joining us from, if necessary. Please go ahead. All right. We lost the caller. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if the network is from my side or what. Humphrey, Anna, so please kindly exit and come back again. And when you are coming back, make sure you enter with your microphone. Make sure that your microphone is turned on so you can be able to speak. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're joining us from, if necessary, please go ahead. No. It's not connecting. This is from his side, not from my side. All right. We have a very Oba, thank you for your super chat. Please, when you send me super chat, if necessary, you can write something so that I can be able to read out your comment if necessary. Yeah, thank you at Oba 747 TV for the super chat, for your support for the work that we are doing. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Humphrey Anna saw exit and then come back again. Make sure that you come in with your microphone turned on. If your microphone is not turned on, you cannot speak. All right. So, Biafrans, it is very, very important that we know this, because if we do not address this, a lot of people will be, a lot of people will be deceived. So many people will be deceived. They may think that, maybe these people are telling them the truth, but it is a lie. It is a lie. Caller, and what's up, your name and where you're joining us from? If necessary, please go ahead. Oh my goodness me. I can't believe that this problem is from my side, because if it's from my side, then the broadcast will be having issues. Please, when you are calling me, make sure that your network is intact, because I don't believe it's from my side. I don't believe the problem is from my side. Thank you, at Oba. Great work, Biafra Unite. God bless you for joining us and for supporting us. Thank you. All right, we move. Let me post the link once again for those of you who would want to join the studio live to make your contribution very, very important. We'll come here and we do the needful. Please, if you are living in Biafra land, if you are here in Biafra land, or you are in the diaspora, but you have your people living here in Biafra territory, I want you to let them know. I want you to let them know, because we cannot allow this lie to fly. We are not allowing the lies to fly. The lies of the DOS in Ndi-oshi with the Zoo Janjaweed, media platform. We are not allowing it to fly. The sit at home is for 3 days. 3 good days. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're joining us from. No, you need to turn down your listening device, please. Turn down your listening device so you can be able to speak. Mazi, go ahead, please. You're welcome to the show.
Good evening, Wachineke.
Good evening. Your name and where you're joining us from, if necessary, please. Go ahead.
Okay. I am calling from ERC.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Mazi.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Mazi.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother.
Osiaga, longest time.
Oh, the longest time.
You're welcome.
Longest time.
You're welcome,
Thank
Mazi.
you. In fact, we are glad that you are just pieces these whole things. In fact, you are digging deep, and Biafrans can see the reason to see the plans of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, because whatever they plan is just to bring whatever we are doing down. all the things we are doing in regards to the restoration of our motherland. So this very point in time, they are receiving it heat, and their media gutter, they have been doing all what they can, but we are 100 miles ahead of them. We are 100 miles ahead of them. So it's good that you are bringing this notice to our Biafran brothers and sisters, so that they will know that there's nothing like a counter. We are the initiator.
Exactly.
We are the initiator of whatever. We dictate the pace.
Of course.
All those ones that they are just they are their co-collaborators. So we know their game plan. So they are irrelevant.
Exactly.
So they remain inconsequential.
Exactly.
Because since 28th of February 2022, we have voted them out. So, and you can see that even all their media warriors, they were nowhere to be found. So they have completely lost out. So, and we thank God with the pace that brigade is moving. So thank you for digging this thing out. And I believe that every Biafran knows that 30th from 29, not 30th, 29th, the day our Prime Minister declared from 29th to 31st remains our seat at home.
Exactly.
We are the original initiator.
Exactly.
So we tell them what to do. And the Prime Minister have let us know that it's not just only to sit at home to remember the heroes and heroines, but that very day, those days, we use it
to vote,
to cast our vote.
Exactly.
Yes, to vote, to have our freedom, because we cannot continue to remember our heroes, because even up to now, we are still having our heroes being fallen down. Even those that they are killing, burning their houses, they are equally dying for the sake of this freedom that we all are yearning for. So, and we keep on remembering them. Not even just those that died 1967 to 1970. No, we are still remembering those that who fell, those that the terrorists in uniform came and killed by themselves. So we are remembering all of them. So thank you, Wachineke. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi.
I'm glad to have this number. You know, the other time that I sent some email to you, but you haven't given me reply. But I will post it here in the...
Yeah, just post it here on WhatsApp. I searched for that email. I couldn't see, because there are a lot of people, uncountable number of people send me email on a daily basis. So that's your email. I searched it 3 times. I couldn't find it, because that is honest. That is the honest truth. So post it here on WhatsApp. Send it on my WhatsApp.
I will post it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you. That's awesome. All right. Mazi Brown, please, you can now make sure that your background is not noisy, please, when you are unmuted. Oh my goodness me. Mazi Brown, make sure that your background is not noisy when you are talking to us. Please, if I unmute you once again and your background is still as noisy as it was, then I will bring in someone else.
My background is very noisy, and I want to thank the whole all Biafrans for all they have done. And we will sit at home. I'm speaking from Olo, Imo State. We will sit at home. I have been following you. I want to thank you for all you have done. And I say, may God care and bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Mazi Brown joining us from Olo. I would have asked you some questions about Olo, but because of where you are, let us leave it for another day. Thank you. God bless you for joining us from Olo. All right. Owulueze, please, you can talk to us. If you can hear me, you can unmute yourself and speak to us. Owulueze, can you hear me? Owuleze, can you hear me? Please talk to us if you can hear me. Owuleze, can you hear me?
Hello?
Please go ahead. You are taking a lot of time.
Am I coming out? Oh, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your good work, and your resilience, your commitment. I just came and I saw you. I said, let me, because these criminals, DOS, expelled criminals, they have seen that they have lost everything. They have lost everything. And that's why they started talking trash. People who say there is no more seat at home are talking about seat at home because they saw that they cannot stop our freedom. We are sitting at home every Monday. It's not because all things are well. It's because things are not well. We are being killed. Our leader is still in dungeon with his health in danger. And they are only talking of 30th. Only talking of the 30th. How can you be a hero? How can you be remembering a hero where you have not getting your freedom vigorously? First, so that when we want to remember our heroes, you remember it in a grand style, and it will be known to the world. The world will know that you are remembering your hero. You are remembering your hero in slavery. Who does that? We have sit at home. 3 days sit at home, 29th, 31st of May. 3 days sit at home. And I thank God for our Prime Minister and the cabinet. The system they brought out again for the voting. With your Gmail, you can vote. Oh, it has become classic. In my area, it has become classic. I am very grateful every day. Every day. Without stress, God will perfect our freedom. Anybody following the OS is following Nigeria, is following Fulani. Our people forget about the OS. They are the criminal that sold our leader and they want to sow our freedom to the enemy. And it cannot happen. Talking from the both of your mouth. So, thank you, my brother, for all your commitment. I'm very grateful. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.